I found a used football in a second-hand store. I picked it up and took it to the counter. "How much is this?" I asked. "That'll be $5, said the owner. "Would you like me to pump it up for you?" "Of course, thanks a lot," I replied. "This joke grows on you. $5 is a flat rate, or is it?" He rounded it up, knocked the air right out of him. I'm pumped to see the puns blowing up for this post. That punchline sure didn't take the air out of that joke. Wow, I would have thought it was the other way around. Started as a New England Patriots ball and was turned into a normal one. Why didn't I see that? I would have spiraled out of control. Salesman of the Year. Still looking for this mysterious mall that sells tampons, fish hooks, fishing reels, boats, and 4x4s. Hole number 347. I read this joke around 30 years ago in Reader's Digest. Back then, I didn't know what a tampon is. 50-year-old joke, but still a good one. Wasn't it 456? Or was that in a different location? Pretty funny. As with everyone, yeah, I've heard it before, but this is played out better than the version I remember. Lawn seed mower, etc. I don't mind old jokes, especially when they're improved. Not too shabby. I don't think he is doing any screwing that weekend. Poor choice of words. Oh wow, such an impressive salesman. Till David Bowie ended the Ziggy Stardust persona, and practically fired the Spiders from Mars on stage at their final performance in London's Hammersmith Odeon on July 3, 1973. To the fans, and band's disbelief, not only is it the last show of the tour, but it's the last show we'll ever do. Still, the Spiders from Mars were a band and not just an extension of the Ziggy persona. On the contrary, the band members consisting of Mick Ronson, Trevor Bolder, Mick Woodmansey did go on to play on David Bowie's new alter ego and following album, Aladdin Sane. Mick Ronson was an absolutely incredible guitarist. His performance of Moonage Daydream from the Ziggy Stardust motion picture is one of my favorite musical clips ever. He could make that Les Paul screech like it was dying in his arms. Father. Till in 2015, Billy Mitchell filed a lawsuit against Cartoon Network, saying in the series' regular show, a character who cheats at video games infringed on his likeness. Years later, the legitimacy of a number of his records was called into question, leading to them being stripped. This dude is losing horribly in court right now, and it's absolutely bizarre. He is a delusional narcissist clinging onto his fake trophies and fake high scores. The King of Kong documenting this guy's massive cheating scandals was released all the way back in 2007, and then he filed a lawsuit against Guinness World Records to have his records reinstated, and they caved because they didn't want to drag it out in court. Dude's a grade A prick. Holy crap, so Peter Dinklage's character in Pixels is clearly based on this guy. He's a narcissist and a pathological liar. Never trust a man with two first names. What's an example of an idea that's terrible on paper but worked brilliantly in reality? What, sir? Would you make a ship sail against the wind and currents by lighting a bonfire under her deck? I pray you excuse me, I have no time to listen to such nonsense. Napoleon Bonaparte. Regarding the steam engine, have you ever heard of the pet rock phenomenon? It sounded absurd to sell rocks as pets. On paper it was a headache, but in reality in the 70s people went crazy about it. Sometimes the craziest ideas spark the most. Hula hoop.